Believe it or not, and in fact, that shame on me, by the way, high school hoops, it was overtime. Princeton, Greater Cincinnati's top-ranked team, winning over Northern Kentucky's number one, Holmes. That was a good game, 57-54 in OT in Covington. Are you ready, Ralph? There's hope for you.
Okay.
The Cincinnati Commandos of the Continental Indoor Football League.
Yeah.
Tryouts, 7:30 Sunday at the River's Edge. No, it's not 7 Mary 3 in concert, but it's River's Edge Indoor Sports. I don't have any earthly idea where that is, but if you want to try out, you can find cost is $40. How about that? Log on to CincinnatiCommandos.com for more info. And, there are, the Arena Football League kind of took the year off. There was AF2. This is I think the longest running league, the Continental Indoor Football League. That's right, the Cincinnati Commandos. For your pleasure, Barry Larkin, not on the first ballot. Andre Dawson on his ninth. Larkin will get to Cooperstown at some point. All right, Sally, how we looking? See if there's any snowfall yet. Don't look out the window again.
Harrison, apparently it's hit Harrison.
Yeah,
that's what we're getting.
Angie said it's coming down pretty hard in the Lawrenceburg area, sticking on 50 in the shoulders of 275 in Whitewater Township. The highways within the loop are still okay. She says there is a broken down to watch out for 75 north. It's at Kyle's, but it's on the left shoulder. Still have that problem. West Price Hill, Glenwood closed at Rapid Run and will be till about 9 a.m. because of a house fire. It's very icy there. If you're inbound, you can turn on to Rapid Run and either head down to 8th Street or up to Sunset and Queen City. See anything else? Angie's at 241 Cars. Heavy snow today, 1 to 3 inches by this afternoon. Another 2 to 5 inches possible by this evening, a high 24. Friday, a chance of snow, there another inch possible with a high 23. And Saturday, flurries cold and a high near 20. Right now, it's cloudy and 19.
All right, coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, we'll try to catch up with Randy Rico from the Power of 5. And also, Rockheads can give us your reports on the weather. I'm Gamble, he's Finn.
Sledding Hills,
yes,
too.
I forgot about that, Ralph. My bad.
I'm Sister Karen. It's the Chili Peppers.
On Cincinnati's Pure Rock, 96 Rock.
And Finn are back.
It's what this country desperately needs at this time.
On 96 Rock.
.05 Thursday morning, it's Gamble, Finn, the sister. Now, I just got a chance at the top of the hour there, and in fairness, I mean, look, I get on the weather forecasters like our very own Rico, but the reality of it is, all of this weather is an inexact science.
Absolutely.
I mean, all you need is a change here, a change there, and everything is different than expected.
Sort of like your pants.
Correct. I don't know. They're an exact science. They're science, I do
But there
believe.
is some unexpected moments.
Oh, you never know.
That's what I'm saying.
One can never be too sure or confident, just for the record. Now, I did just hear that it is snowing in the southeast Indiana and or the Harrison, right on the border there between Ohio and Indiana. But it does appear that the primary, if you will, the predominant snowfall in much of greater Cincinnati isn't going to start until after 9 o'clock.
Right.
So it does, however, look like, though, that this is going to be the afternoon commute, so you want to be paying close attention to JD and Mistress Bridget this afternoon, because I think the afternoon commute is going to be far worse because you're only, again, they're saying that now 9 o'clock or later is when the majority of the area will get it, when most people, especially today, if you left a little early in anticipation, you ought to be okay. I do have a new category of somebody I feel sorry for, and I mean this very seriously. I feel awful for, well, besides you, I don't. No, and you are
your own category.
You got to get your rant in this hour too. I don't care what you complain about. God only knows you got plenty to do it. But I feel bad for the poor reporters. Like Fox 19's got 3 out there.
Yeah,
they got Eric, who's in Indiana, and he's taking a beat down. Then they got somebody that cut in the hill and somebody else kind of overlooking downtown, and they keep going to them. And guess what? They have nothing to. I mean, what are you supposed to report on? I love the traffic. The highways don't look too bad. Yeah, because it isn't snowing here yet.
Although, I did go out and check.
Yes.
The beet juice is down.
It is. Oh, Ralph, they tell you not.
They got the beet juice mixed in.
Now,
it's good.
Before we get and open up the rock line for Rockheads on a variance of fronts, I worry about Pappy on days like today. I really and truly do. Simply because Yeah, we're going to try to hook up with Pappy because I do, he's got, those stairs he's got. I think there's about 10 or 12 of them that come off that little stoop right outside of his apartment.
Right.
And I just, when you're 100 years old, I mean, that's old.
Is that how old he is?
He's 100. Remember, he was, when he got out of jail.
Oh, that's right.
He was 100. I think he was the oldest person, in fact, to be incarcerated. Mm-hmm. And those were, I don't know whether he ever really took responsibility for any of that. But we are going to try to hook up. In fact, I think in a couple minutes, maybe we're going to try to connect with Pappy from his home and see how he's doing. Randy Rico from the Power of Five. We'll get to the up to the minutes because we know it's important. We'll check in with Randy at some point. Ms. Rico this hour. Yeah.
Ralph, hang on a second. I think.
What do you got?
I think Pappy got the rotary out and dialed us up.
He did already?
Yeah. Pappy, are you there?
Hi, hey, hello?
Pappy.
Sarah, connect me to the radio station.
You're with us, Pappy.
Hello?
Pappy, you're on the air right
Yes,
now.
hello?
You're talking to us.
Is this little Tommy?
It is, Pappy. How are you? I'm worried about you.
Well, I got to tell you, I appreciate it. I had one of the Meals on Wheels people come over, cute little thing. I think his name was Jeff.
Oh, not he.
And you told me you were talking about me and concerned.
Well, I'm worried about those stairs because they're concrete. It's you have a tough enough time getting up and down them when there isn't any ice and or snow, and I just want to make sure you're extra careful.
Well, I got one of those little seats on the rail, and I'll ride it up and down sometimes, but I think I'll be all right. On the outs, beet juice.
What? So the Meals on Wheels brought you something to eat? Well, that's nice.
Well, my Meals on Wheels is a little different, and I sometimes call them and ask them just to deliver a couple of young, fresh.
All right.
Delicious.
What do you need anything else, Pappy?
Oh yeah.
Why would you even ask?
Well, no.
That?
I mean, are you okay? I mean, do you have enough to drink and all that kind? I mean, do you have everything you need?
I've been drinking for 45 years, son. I don't need you to help me with that.
Just Pappy, just in case you happen to get shut in over the next few days, I want to make sure you have all of your essentials.
I learned how to make a fine wine in my toilet bowl when I was in the joint.
Oh, God.
So I'll be just fine.
All right. Well, if you need anything else, Pappy, please call
hang
us.
on. I think the pizza boy's here.
Oh, God.
Oh, school's out today, isn't it?
All right, that's enough,
Pappy.
Please get ready. I can't listen to any more of that crap.
Yeah.
Rico joins us. How about this from Pappy to Randy Rico from the Power of Five? How we holding up over there?
Oh, we're barely making it through, Gamble.
Are you? It's been a rough morning for you?
No, we're cool.
Everything all right? Now tell me now. So, and I know it's starting to snow already over in kind of the southeast Indiana. It's moving, obviously, west-east. When do you anticipate the majority of the greater Cincinnati area will be seeing snowfall?
Okay, look, probably in the next hour here.
Okay.
Yes.
In the next hour.
Right now, in through southeastern Indiana and actually the far western part of the 275 loop, it's coming down. So give it a second. Actually, the radar looks like a big giant donut, which, of course, people in newsrooms, they think that's awesome because it reminds them of food. There's a big donut over top of Cincinnati, like a big hole in the radar. So eventually that'll fill in, and we'll see some snow in the next hour.
Now, one of your colleagues has coined the very sexy term pre-snow.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
I must have missed that.
Yeah, it is an oh
The
gosh.
pre-snow is. I'm not quite sure. What is pre-snow? Would that be rain? What the hell? I think his sweater's on too tight.
I don't even want to know, really.
Now, the one question I do have, though, it is appearing as though that, Randy, more of the issues with the drive to and from work is going to be on the front part. I mean, it looks like getting home, the afternoon commute's going to be much worse than this morning, correct?
Oh, yeah, big time. That's kind of what we were expecting, too. It was going to kind of move in during the morning commute. No big deal. Well, at this point, 2 flakes can cause a problem, but the bigger problem will be this afternoon. I think the worst of it's going to come through late morning, early afternoon, there'll probably be a nice burst of snow that'll drop visibility pretty quickly, and on the freeway, that can cause a big-time problem. So early afternoon, which unfortunately is when school buses would, get toward the dismissal time of day, that's when we're expecting maybe a couple extra inches of snow. And then things will be fading as we head toward the evening, but the damage will be done at that point, so the evening commute could be a bit rough.
Well, and then the two things is, I guess, tomorrow the snow will be, quote, redistributed by the wind.
What is that?
What? I tried to say blowing snow as few times as possible for you guys, so I figured I'd just call it redistribution of the snowflakes.
Now I did see your map up this morning where it does appear. Correct me if I'm wrong, although I haven't been wrong in years. But the reality is, it looks like that the greater snowfall is going to be more north than it is south. Is that accurate?
Yes, actually, as of yesterday, it looked like the area of low pressure, which would be associated with the heavier bands of snow, was going to be a little further south. Now it looks like it's going to kick through central and northern parts of Ohio, so